What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. Going on an emergency service call. We have a new residential client. Got a gas-fired furnace. Got no heat. That's all I know. They know there's a 115 trip charge. They know the hourly rate is $225. They know parts are additional, and they know our trucks are stocked. Hopefully, it's not an inducer motor. Let's go see if we can get them up and running.
You're from my old neighborhood.
What's your old neighborhood?
Valley Street.
Oh, yeah.
Northwest. Right by Ray Rizzo.
Yeah.
Rizzo.
So you got no heat?
Yeah.
Who's Paul?
I guess. I called you. That's my brother-in-law.
Oh.
He called me because he had no heat. I thought it was.
So whose house it is?
It's
It's your house. So what's your name?
That's Paul.
So you are?
And I'm Bob.
How come you gave me your number?
Because I called you.
He knew you.
Hi, Paul. Here's my card. I'm Mike.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
You got no heat.
No,
You got a gas furnace? You don't got a gas furnace.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I don't.
No.
I don't have a gas furnace.
No, you don't.
Boiler.
What, you want a final answer? We can play a trivia game. Make some money
You
today.
can call it what you want, but I know I'd call it a furnace. I have a boiler.
Furnace heats air, boiler heats water. So, which one do you have?
Boiler, I guess.
Why do you answer questions for him? Okay. You have no heat?
I like your videos.
No, I've had a problem with this boiler for a while. It used to be because of the flue had it was a problem, and the chimney. I redid the chimney. I had to put the liner in
When did the boiler stop working?
last night.
Okay. When's the last time it was serviced?
It hasn't been serviced in a while.
Okay.
Do you service?
Where's the thermostat? I don't want to do service. No.
you
I want to
don't?
give you heat, and then we can schedule a service.
I'm
yes.
looking for a service.
Okay, we can do that for you. Where's the thermostat?
Oh yeah.
How old is this thermostat?
It's 2 years old.
Who is where are they? AMZ.
I don't know. I ordered this on the one. I used to have the yo-yo, but then
So this one just does heating.
yeah.
It's a nice thermostat for just heating. Wow, very nice. Straight, left, U-turn?
Left.
I mean right.
That's it.
Oh, what's going on here? You got the kneeling mat ready for me. What's up with this pilot flame?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't tell me this is how long has it been going like this
Yeah,
for?
Now,
Huh?
when I came here, it was
What?
burning. It was all black over by
Oh my
the
god.
rollout.
How long has it been like this for?
Like what?
Like this big giant flame.
Oh,
For a while.
We put that
Oh no.
What's the matter?
Cause that flame and all that black stuff you see is carbon.
Yeah.
So the flame is no good. All that black powder,
Yeah.
that's carbon.
Yeah.
Right? That means you have a carbonized boiler. So someone, and I this is my educated guess, that when this thermocouple was changed,
Yeah.
right.
right, they lost the orifice. Or the orifice is not in the pilot burner. So now you have this big giant flame.
Uh-huh.
You have this big giant flame that's causing all of this. Holy damn! It's like Mount Etna exploded here.
Yeah. We put a whole new nozzle.
You know where Mount Etna is?
Volcano?
Yeah. You know where it is?
Uh,
Pop quiz. Where's Mount Etna? EDNA.
Italy?
Close, Sicily.
Sicily?
Yeah. Yeah. Believe it or not, I was there a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Right? And while we're staring at it, it erupted.
really?
We
It's
were,
crazy
just,
shit right there.
Get this out of your way.
A year or two ago, we were in Rome, Pompeii.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I've been in Pompeii too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You saw the guy with the big. He put his schlong on a scale. That's how big he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a story. Him and his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that thing out of you.
Yeah. So you have an issue here, guys.
Yeah.
And that is not good. So I'm willing to wager that you have a carbonized boiler, and because the flame couldn't go up the sections of the boiler anymore, you had flame rollout, and that thing right there burnt out. Yeah, that's called the rollout switch.
I thought it was. It burned out.
That burnt out, and now in order to make this go away, you're gonna have to scrub the boiler. I'm not gonna be able to do that today for you. Maybe tomorrow. And then you're gonna may have to do some other repairs and stuff like that. Like this gas valve may need to be adjusted or changed. Not a big deal, but
that's relatively new.
Yeah. Well, how new? Because the boiler is from December 2007. This is probably the original one with the boiler.
No.
No, it was changed before.
About 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that when? And when was this thermocouple changed?
When did we do that? A couple months ago?
Yeah.
2 months? A month and a half ago?
Who changed it?
Me.
How was the pilot flame before that?
There was no pilot.
No.
It was very low.
It was very low, right?
Yeah.
That's your fault, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see if we can see inside there.
I got a jump like that.
Yeah, no. I just want to see in there. So, those sections are pretty bad. Over there, not so bad, but the boiler's going to have to be scrubbed. And I don't have the equipment and the tools to do that because it's something that we schedule. But there it is. There's all the carbon right there. Let's see how bad the rollout is. All right, let's see how bad this rollout is. So, I'm going to... Winner, look at this. You're smart.
Well, I am an electrician, so I know something about that.
Okay, so we're going to bypass the rollout switch. And we're going to see how bad the rollout is. So that's what that is, just like that. And I'm going to make sure that that doesn't touch any metal because I don't want it to burn out the transformer.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't like to replace things that I break. The damper is cycling. Now it's almost closed. Now it's going to start to open back up. Unless there it goes. There's the call. And once that end switch closes, we will get power to the rest of the safety circuit. And as long as everything else is okay, the gas valve will power on as long as it's in the on position. And here comes the gas. Okay, it's not terrible.
You're right, buddy.
All right, so it's really not terrible. We don't really have any rollout of flame right now. We do I do smell the carbonization, which you don't, they say, some people say, it's carbon monoxide. You don't smell carbon monoxide. You can't see, smell, taste it. It's a silent killer, but I could smell that carbon, that soot, like right here in front of me. You need to scrub this boiler. And, if you replace the rollout switch, you will, and as long as you do a combustion analysis and do gas pressure test on the gas valve, you'll be okay. But we could temporarily put a let's see how hot it is right here. Yeah.
Carbon's acting like an insulation.
Yeah, it's blocking the transfer of heat. And you don't have it that bad. I'm going to show you. All right, so first thing we're going to test is that rollout switch. It's a ceramic disc. It's a fusible link. Okay. You're an electrician. You may be something familiar with this. Yeah, kind of similar to a fuse, but we're going to check for continuity between our two leads. We have. Now we don't. So that fusible link is shot, and it senses temperature. Once it senses that temperature, it burns out, and it's like a fuse itself. It needs to be replaced. It did its job. Yeah, and you could tell by the...
yeah, he cleaned it. It was bad, but you fixed it before he cleaned it.
I can't even imagine. But the problem is this pilot. Right. So we're going to take that out. And we
had no idea why it was so freaking bright, but to keep my house up for the pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take out the burners, and you see how they're orange they are?
Yeah.
That's not healthy.
Rusty.
Yeah. So that could either be because of too much heat there, or you got some water going on over there. You have an automatic water feed here?
Yes. Oh no, not automatic.
No, you manually add water.
Right.
How often you add water?
Almost every 3 days.
No, you don't. Do you really?
Yeah.
Would you like me to test to make sure the heat exchanger is intact? Or would you rather not know?
Heat exchanger.
Yeah. The heat exchanger is the boiler,
Okay.
right? Well, let's put it into layman's terms. The pot of water is the heat exchanger, or the cast iron block.
I think someone told me that the return pipe was my problem coming back. And that was underground. That's
It was underground, but you're still adding water every 3 days?
Yeah.
Do your steam radiator air valves hiss continuously?
What? Yeah.
Continuously, forever, as long as the heat is on?
Not forever, no. But when it's really blasted, yeah, they do. I never had that heat right from the beginning. I've been here for 35 years, and I never got the heat.
There it goes to the top. It's right there. It's going up. How often you drain the boiler?
I try to do it like once a month.
Okay. From this valve here?
I just from the brew valve. I just did it this morning, matter of fact.
Well, I don't see anything. I guess that's a good thing. If you're adding water every 3 days, that's not healthy. You're slowly killing the boiler. All right, let's focus our attention on this pilot assembly. Oh, you don't have a thing on it.
Someone told me to keep it a return pipe.
So now, back to the question, like the thermocouple, how long ago was that changed?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago. And why was it changed? Because the pilot wouldn't stay on?
Right.
And he changed it, your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he has changed the silver tube, or did he change this as well?
The whole
contraption.
Yeah, the whole bracket.
Okay. So we're going to remove the pilot tubing, which is the silver tube, from this compression ferrule, this brass nut. And I already blew through it, but you can hear how easily the air passes through there. And as you can see, there's no orifice there.
Oh, really?
Is it supposed to come with one?
Does it come with one? I've never seen one not come with one.
Really?
And I was going to say, if you didn't tell me this was replaced, no, it doesn't come with a thermocouple. If you didn't tell me this was replaced,
Right.
I'm going to say that when you took this apart, you lost it. It fell out. And it may still be under the boiler somewhere. It's a small little silver thing. It looks like one of those little silver things, right? There's four of them right there.
I changed it completely out of the tube like this.
Those.
I didn't change it inside.
Yeah, well, that's let's destroy the camel's back. Here's the new pilot burner. Okay. And now, even though it comes with extra ones for different types of fuel, like natural, for high efficiency LP, or I may need a different size orifice, they come with one already built in. Now, I don't know where you bought this from, but depending on where you bought it will determine how screwed they got you from the get-go. If you went to like Nassau HVAC Supply and C&L, no, I don't think so.
Right, America.
No, it was a place on Herrick's Road.
That's Blackman?
It was Blackman.
Well, now it's called Ferguson.
Yeah.
Then I could believe them because they're not the sharpest tools in the shed.
Yeah.
You know, not all of them are. Some are, but not all of them.
Yeah, it was Ferguson.
So this brass thing, we're going to take that out because we're going to use this one from your old pilot tube videos, as you can probably know by calling me Mikey Pipes when I got here. So now I removed that brass nut, and we're going to take this pilot tubing with the original brass nut, And then I'm going to tighten that up carefully. And snug and tight because there's a compression ring in there that presses against the small silver tube which carries the gas and makes it nice and tight with that. So now here's your old thermocouple with this piece right there. It goes on there as well. Now chances are, if it's only a couple months old, and this is a new thermocouple as well, okay, so this should last because it doesn't really, it looks nice and black, but it's not, it's probably fine. Do you know what brand they sold you? Is it that thing, Pro Select?
Yeah, I think we bought 2.
Okay. So now I am going to take off this pilot burner with a couple Phillips screws.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're going to take that new pilot burner without losing any of these screws. They don't make this easy.
Would you like to do it on the workbench or something? Would it be easier for you?
Nah. This is one of the things that just suck. And this is why if I have a bad thermocouple, I do not take out the pilot burner. I just take out the thermocouple itself. Because of what just happened to your brother and to your boiler. Because I know what's going to happen. You're going to lose that orifice and you're not going to know any better. And then you're going to have a crazy pilot flame. Oh, look at that. I changed the thermocouple. They have a nice big pilot flame now.
Yeah,
it's surely going to work better now, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well, we weren't very pleased when we saw that big flame to begin with.
Yeah. So, thank God they got rid of the slotted or flat screw, and it's now Philip. Who's the genius that invented the flat screwdriver? This flat screw anyway.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of a flat screw?
Oh, they're a pain in the ass.
It makes no sense.
This house, they built the whole house. Was built
I'm sure if I look
if
a little extra hardy, I'll find a flat screw somewhere here or a nail.
I saw tons of them. Oh my God.
All right, so
even Phillips is no good anymore. They do tech screws, torque
the Torx, yeah.
Torque, what's the other one?
Okay, so what I did when I took this out, I noticed all the orangeness or the dark red of the burners themselves. I filled up the boiler with water, and I filled it up to the top of the sight glass, and then a little extra.
Right.
I wanted to see if there's any cracks or holes in the top of the heat exchanger of the boiler. You would have water below. We don't have water below. But you will have water below if you keep adding water to this boiler every 3 days, okay? You should be adding water to this boiler when you drain the boiler once a month to test the low water cutoff and to keep the bottom of the boiler clean. That's the once a month. That's it. You're adding water every 3 days, you're losing water. You're going to have to you're replacing that lost water by adding fresh oxygenated water to this steam boiler, which will slowly cut a hole above the water line on the cast iron block itself. I guarantee it. And the boiler could be 2 or 3 years old or 27 years old. If you keep adding water to the boiler, you will slowly cut a hole in it. And eventually, you're going to come home on a nice clear day in the wintertime, and you're going to see white smoke coming out of your chimney. Or you're going to remember this conversation, you're going to see white smoke coming out of your neighbor's chimneys. Right? Now, some homes do have these high efficiency systems where it's actually condensate leaving, which is fine.
Right.
But in an old home with a steam boiler, if you see white smoke, like clouds coming out of someone's chimney, they got a steam boiler that has failed and needs to be replaced. I guarantee it. Remember this. One day it's going to happen unless you take care of this every 3 day nonsense. You're going to come home, you're going to see white smoke, and your house is going to be a little bit cooler than it used to be. And your gas bill's going to go through the roof. And you're going to remember, Mikey Pipes had this conversation with me. He's like, damn, I should listen to him. You need to fix every 3 day nonsense. An air valve on the radiators are leaking. It's a $10, $15, $30 part, depending on which model you want to get and the brand and the quality. Right? The steam main at the end of the main, right, is leaking steam and leaking, which is water, needs to be replaced continuously when the boiler's running. But if you don't take care of that, you're going to have a problem. So just using that little wire brush there, all of this crap I got out of the bottom of the heat exchanger. And now I got the crap all over my hands too. But You're gonna have to scrub this boiler clean. All right, so there is the new flame rollout switch. And there's the dead one. So remember what I said, that if it senses too much heat where it shouldn't be, it's a safety. It's gonna blow itself out. So we'll put that back there. And I've seen where, you know, people don't know any better or they don't care and they bypass these things, and you're not going to believe what you see when it's I've seen, you know, the whole boiler vestibule charred up, and you know, and eventually the wires burn out, and that kills the circuit to the gas valve, and then you don't have power going to it. That's the only reason why it turns off.
We were going to do that just to see if it was roll out or not, but we didn't get to that point. We just pull the expert in.
Yep. All right, so now we're going to light the pilot. All right, so there is that nice blue pilot flame. Yeah, instead of that crazy pilot, you have a nice small blue flame.
Of the other thing, the orifice is in there, it could fall out?
Yes. All right.
Now we know.
Learn something new every day.
Exactly.
Okay. Pilot is staying on. Oh, am I stuck in here?
It's easier to work up top and then
Look at this thing. There you go. All right. Now, if there's too much heat there, that's going to burn out. Put that to on. We'll turn this back on. The damper is going to cycle to close and then open again. Low water cutoff is sensing that low water condition at a startup. We're going to drain some water out of here because I added, testing the heat exchanger, make sure it wasn't compromised. Lowering the water level down. Damper's almost opening. Let's pay attention here. If you can keep your finger there, chances are it's good. But keep my finger there, it's hot. Will that go out? It's $1 million question. It's getting hot, but it's not burning it instantly. Ow. Take some more water out of this and put the water level back to where it needs to be. Yeah, that's what I dumped one into the other. Oh, gotcha. Okay. And I'm gonna wonder if that just went out because of temperature. I'm really gonna wonder if that just went out because of temperature. Yep. It went out again because of temperature.
No.
Yeah. You gotta scrub. You gotta scrub the boiler. So I don't know how you'd like me to proceed. I can't bypass the safety, you know, for liability concerns and for your own. Listen, the job of a plumber is to protect the health of a nation. If I leave a safety bypass, it's bad. You need to do something with that. Using the brush that we use, you need to do a lot more because you have buildup in there. The exhaust gases are not going up fast enough, and the heat is escaping. Look, the flame right there. I don't know if the camera can see it. Right there. So you just barely see it right there. Like, let's get a piece of paper. Watch this. Because you can't see it in the camera, but I'm gonna keep my flame, there it is. Ow. See? Look at that. That's crazy.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, that's bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The second I saw flames rolling out, all bets are off. Boiler's shut down. The gas cock is off. Thermostat is off. The emergency switch on the boiler is off. The service switch on the side of the boiler is off. The emergency switch on top of the basement stairs is off. And we have a scheduled appointment tomorrow morning at 7:30 till 11:30 for me to put on a Diagnoses suit, take that boiler apart and scrub it down. So I will make a video on that tomorrow as a part 2 to today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, the lesson learned here is if something looks abnormal, it's probably in your best benefit to call a professional in and take care of it, because this problem was caused by that missing orifice on that pilot burner assembly. Carbonized the whole boiler. Now we got to scrub it clean. And it will be kind of like new when I'm done with it. So I'll be able to pat myself on the back tomorrow for that. And I'm going to put on blackface. Oh, don't cancel me. I said blackface. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.